Looks like karma came full circle after last week's drama with Caitlin Clark. While she's chilling at home, she's getting the last laugh as WNBA viewership takes a noticeable dive.
Has been impacting the WNBA well before this year. This is not a new thing. Sure. This is, in that way, I do think Caitlin's being used as a pawn. Caitlin didn't bring this into the WNBA. This has been happening. And that, I think, is what's been such a shock for all.
DiJonai Carrington didn't just stir the pot with Caitlin the other day. She threw in some theatrics too, flopping to the floor like she'd taken a punch.
We don't want fans that are going to degrade us and call us names. I mean, we already see what's happening in the world. Something needs to be done, whether it's, them checking their fans or this league checking. There's no time for it.
Karma seems to be catching up with DiJonai Carrington. After mocking Caitlin Clark and dramatically flopping as if she'd been punched, Carrington found herself frustrated during her matchup with Len, visibly upset and arguing with the refs over a call. Funny, this is exactly the kind of treatment Caitlin endures game after game. Post-game, DJ claimed the foul wasn't intentional, even though video clips clearly show her deliberately poking Caitlin in the eye and laughing about it with teammates. Now, as Caitlin takes time to recover and possibly explores opportunities in Europe, Carrington is left to watch as WNBA viewership nosedives, with many fans refusing to tune in. Carrington has always played with fire, aggressive, intense, never one to back down. But there's a fine line between competitive grit and unsportsmanlike conduct. Her latest antics have cast a different light on her reputation. The question now is, was DiJonai Carrington's tumble on the court just bad luck? Or was it karma coming full circle after the controversy with Caitlin Clark?
Clark get poked in the eye. Caitlin said in media after that, that was accidental, that was unintentional. But we saw reporters gaslighting that situation, trying to make more of it, speaking to amplifying the wrong narratives. As a result of that, DiJonai Carrington posted getting threats based off of an incident that Caitlin Clark said this was a basketball type of thing. I pushed through, we played a game, she played a good game after that. So she minimized it, tried to erase it, and tried to send a message like, y'all, there's nothing here. That was one
The eye poke on Caitlin Clark wasn't an isolated incident. Carrington's aggressive play has raised eyebrows throughout her career. She's been at the center of multiple confrontations with both players and referees, where her physicality has clearly crossed the line. But this time, the stakes were far greater. Caitlin Clark isn't just another competitor. She's the face of women's basketball. When Carrington struck her during one of the most pivotal games of the season, it didn't just rattle Clark. It sent shockwaves through the entire sports world. And the backlash was swift.
It's sad when I talk about this a little bit in that we're still not talking about basketball.
No.
We're still not allowed to be focused on for our basketball play.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player, she's a phenomenon. From an early age, it was clear she was destined for greatness. Her jaw-dropping skill set has turned her into a household name, and her meteoric rise has captured the hearts of fans around the globe. But her journey hasn't been without hurdles. Clark has had to battle for every opportunity, carving her path to the WNBA with relentless drive, unshakable confidence, and an unbreakable work ethic.
WNBA Player of the Week. Surprise, surprise. Indiana Fever rookie sensation, Caitlin Clark. There's nothing really to say other than that. She's winning Rookie of the Year. She's a top candidate for League MVP, honest. She ain't beating Angel Wilson for the MVP, but she's beating Angel Reese for the Rookie of the Year. That's a wrap. That's over. And props to Angel Reese, who's had a good year.
Despite her individual success, Caitlin Clark has always been a true team player. She's deeply committed to her teammates and fans, never letting the spotlight dim her humility or drive. Even as the media crowned her the future of women's basketball, Clark kept her focus where it's always been, on the game. She continues to push herself to improve while uplifting everyone around her.
Obviously got me pretty good in the eye. I don't think it affected me. Honestly, I felt like I got good shots. They just didn't go down, and obviously a tough time for that to happen. I got some really good looks. I felt I had three wide open threes in the first half that like you usually make. So that's tough, but I felt like I battled and tried my best. Took care of the ball better than...
The eye poke incident with DiJonai Carrington was especially frustrating for Caitlin Clark's fans because it felt unjust. Clark had done everything right. She'd worked tirelessly, led her team to the playoffs, and was on the brink of solidifying her legacy. But in a single moment, everything shifted. The poke not only physically affected her, but it also changed the entire momentum of the game. With her vision compromised, Clark pushed through the injury, but it was evident she wasn't at her best. That moment didn't define her for the way she played, but for the way she handled the adversity. Even in the aftermath as the controversy erupted, Clark never played the victim. She didn't attack Carrington or blame her for the loss. Instead, she focused on her recovery and getting back on the court, proving once again why she's not just a leader in basketball, but a role model for young athletes everywhere.
I would have loved to have been valued as a basketball player. I would have been loved to have been spoken about just for my play. I think everybody in the league can say that. But nobody ever let us do that. So what happened? We started to build.
Caitlin Clark had poured countless hours into leading her team to the playoffs, only to have her season interrupted by an avoidable injury. Beyond the physical pain, there's the emotional toll of feeling like she let her team down. Though no one blames her for the loss, it's likely a weight she still carries. Athletes at Clark's level are often their harshest critics, and the pressure to perform at an elite level, even while injured, is immense. The altercation between Caitlin Clark and DiJonai Carrington also sheds light on the broader issues facing the WNBA. While the league has made significant progress in growing its fan base and increasing visibility, it's clear that many challenges remain. One of the most glaring problems is the league's failure to properly promote its star players. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, yet the WNBA hasn't fully capitalized on her star power. Despite her incredible performances, the league has fallen short in marketing her to a wider audience. This isn't just a missed opportunity for the league. It's a lost chance for the sport as a whole.
Nike deal might be the worst endorsement deal in the history of professional sports. You guys remember this billboard that was put up in Iowa? Well, that's one of the last times that Nike has done anything for Caitlin Clark. They promoted her more in college than they have at all the entirety of the WNBA season. She signed an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike that also included her own signature shoe, which honestly, looking at it now, $28 million for 8 years is an absolute steal for this superstar. When a player like Wemby's Nike deal was rumored to be over 100, had an incredible rookie season, but she has also transformed the WNBA. She became the face of the league as a rookie. She was #1 in jersey sales, and all of her collaborations with Wilson sold out in minutes. So why is Nike sleeping on Caitlin? It was reported that Nike wants to prioritize A'ja Wilson, and it fears the optics of giving a rookie a signature shoe before an already established star who just won league MVP for the